sometimes after a seizure, I get this thing called Todds paralysis, which looks like I've had a stroke. It's always on my right side, and it makes like I can't move this side properly. My pupil goes massive, and my whole right side is paralyzed basically. And when it first happened, obviously the paramedics were like, this doesn't look ideal. And so it took me to hospital, and they did a bit of, what's going on? And then they went, yeah, it's this thing called Todds, and it wears off. So it can take, it can be 10 minutes, it could be hours. And so this one took 4 hours before I got feeling back in my arm and my leg. So when the paramedics left, I was basically sat on the floor and thought, I will just stay here and it's fine. As long as I'm talking coherently, they know that it's not a real stroke. It's just this quirky thing that happens. But it's really disconcerting because when I come around, I can't talk properly. And I'm trying to explain that I can't feel my side. So when they're talking to me, and it's like a big sensory overload because they're talking, telling me to do stuff and asking me stuff and hassling me, and I'm not quite freaking out, but it's, even though I know what it is, it's really stressful, like not being able to move part of yourself. And I kind of just want everyone to shut up, which sounds really it's not very nice, but it's like, just shut up. I'm kind of freaking out, low-key freaking out. It's just weird not being able to move, not being able to explain that you can't move. And sometimes when I can't talk properly, I can still write. And so a lot of the time they'll be offering me a piece of paper and a pen, going, write something. And I can't, because I can't move my body. And this side's all droopy, so I feel real sexy as well. But yeah, so I pretty much sat in my lounge. That's a nice face. I know the camera will be on me because I'm talking, but that was a good face. But yeah, my good little cat, he sat with me for pretty much the whole time, till I could move again. Mine will kind of resolve in 10 minutes to half an hour. It kind of gets better. And I call it like, when you take a lump of meat out of the freezer and it defrosts and it goes soft on the outside, but it's still frozen in the middle and it gets fully defrosted. I kind of do that from the top down. So I start to get this back first, and so I can talk. And then I start to get feeling until I can move my hand, and then down my leg. And so it's like I'm defrosting down the side. I'm just a hunk of meat